Mama, wake up!
It's 7 a.m. Time to get up.
On a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
7 o'clock. Maybe I'll hit the gym. Who am I kidding? Pay-per-view porn.
A lot of y'all, you heard the Mama Wake Up at 7 o'clock. A lot of y'all remember this jingle for sure.
Cosmo and JC in the morning.
Cosmo JC.
Y107.
Hello.
Burger.
Bun.
What's up, buddy?
Long-time listener, several-time caller.
Here's a comment I want to share right off the jump with you from Melissa on our Facebook page. Congrats on 20 years. One of my earliest memories was being very confused as to why two guys on my radio were yelling burger and bun on my drive to Kansas City every day for my college internship. Once I figured it out, it was a lot of fun, but every day for one summer, I drove from Columbia to Blue Springs for my internship, and I was very confused for the first week on what the heck burger bun was.
Burger and bun till the day is done.
That's
burger and bun, burger and bun. That's how it very first started.
So dumb. So dumb. And
So dumb.
For like 9 years on the radio, we said, when we say burger, you say bun. Basically, Kat, our version now of, hey, you're awesome, and then the listeners say you're awesome. We would say burger, they would say bun. I don't know. We made this company a lot of money because we had like 3 different burger restaurant sponsorships at one time.
Nice.
And didn't it start, JC, because of a piece of engineering equipment or something that you would sing a song about?
That was it. Burger and bun till the day is done. Burger and bun, burger and bun.
Yeah, but there was like a brand name of, at least I remember, there was something in the rack room and the engineers, it was like burger, where do you go, burger, and then you just started going burger bun, and what?
Yeah. And also, you want some truly inside knowledge?
Sure.
I wanted something special. We wanted something special for the community that focused on local, like you still to this day always do, and like we used to do. And there was a station I used to listen to in Kansas City where I grew up, and they had kind of a call and response kind of a thing that they shared something special with their listeners. And we wanted something like that. And so that's what I came up with.
Do you have the texter pulled up here, Kat?
I do. You know what I've always remembered about JC was that he was scared or had a phobia about crayons. What a thing to commit to memory, but it was such a weird thing. It is hard to forget.
By the way, this is turning into, instead of celebrating Cosmo's 20th anniversary, we're just going to list JC's phobias. But that was one of the things that people still talk about, man. You were afraid of crayons. What the hell?
It's true. Honestly, to this day, I mean, when I think about crayons too much, if I focus on them, my windpipe closes, and I don't know why, but it's happening right now. One of the craziest things is for a punishment poker, the Chiefs lost one time. That was my side. I had to take the bullet for, fall on that sword. Well, Cosmo, you took bullets for that. And by the way, I apologize.
Oh, the paintball.
One time I got a little aggressive with the paintball gun, and Cosmo got hurt.
You apologized many times for that before. It wasn't like it just happened now. But yeah, that was, anyways, we'll move on.
That was a bad day. Nonetheless, the Chiefs lost that particular game. And so the punishment poker was one of us would have to get a tattoo on our body somewhere of a listener's choosing. And someone came up with, I still have it to this day. It gets commented on as recently as last weekend. I forget if I have my shoes off. I forget it's there because I chose to get the tattoo on the bottom of my foot, which did not tickle. Oh. And I love it to this day. They said a skull with crayon crossbones. And it is so bad, but it is awesome.
Didn't it start
I had to eat it. You guys made me eat a crayon one time. And Trent Green of the Chiefs messed up, and I had to eat a green crayon.
Oh, that's terrible.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. My hands are shaking. I'm not kidding. My hands are shaking.
JC, I'm so excited to get to talk to you for the first time.
It's been too long.
I know. I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity.
Oh,
now,
well,
I have a
likewise.
question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What is some insider, some goods that we need to know about Cosmo that maybe have never been shared before. Like, we need to know some inside scoop.
Says his wife.
We're going off the air. Engineers. Come on, not on this show, no.
You know what? Cosmo and I worked together for obviously, a decade. And we were put together as an experiment. And from an old boss of ours that we have many fond memories of. Nonetheless, we worked together both on air and off air. And everyone who works in radio pretty much has a job off air as well. We used to program music on a station that we both worked for, and we used to sit in music meetings once a week. And we had a guy who worked in a corporate office somewhere in Chicago, and we ran this station beautifully. It used to be an awesome one. Nonetheless, we did a great job ourselves, and then a big corporate company bought us and said, "I'm telling you what to do with the music." And one of my favorite memories with Cosmo was off air, actually, when this guy sitting in some high tower in Chicago said, "You've got to play this Beyonce. Beyonce song is going to be a big hit." And we were on speakerphone and just looking at each other. It was hard not to laugh and get fired at this man with more power and less knowledge than we know what to do with.
Oh yeah, man.
I have told that story many times, and almost every time when I hear or see Beyonce, I think Beyonce. Obviously, a lot of the listeners always bring up punishment poker stuff, and I found a ton of audio. We played a little bit of it. We're going to continue to sprinkle some in between you getting waxed and me vomiting all the time and eating crap and
exactly.
Oh my gosh! For the longest time, the sound effect. Now we have a drop from a Steve's Pest Control commercial for fake vomit. But for the longest time, anytime I wanted to make something sound like vomit, it was the actual audio when you lost the gallon milk challenge.
Oh, no.
And puked a gallon of chocolate milk back into an empty 10-gallon, big, huge trash can.
How is it that you always got the eating ones?
I don't know. Maybe that was rigged by JC. I don't know how that happened. No, I don't know.
You come on now.
I'm kidding.
And even when it wasn't going into your mouth, like baby food or any of the thousands of things you ate, it also went on your body. Do you remember when you were a human PB&J sandwich?
What?
You know how your phone makes memories from like your Photos app? My phone has tons of memories of punishment poker stuff, and I'm not kidding you, Cosmo. Literally yesterday, you were like a movie generated by my phone of a human PB&J sandwich that we then tarred and feathered you.
Yes,
if you recall.
Yes, that happened over in front of the Deuce Pub and Pit. Listeners came by and threw bologna on your half-naked body, and that ended up in a Missouri. I think the Missourian came out to write an article about our morning show, and that happened to be the day that JC's in the parking lot in his underwear, and listeners are coming by and throwing the actual frisbees of bologna onto his skin.
And seeing if it would stick.
Oh, God. Oh, so ridiculous. Oh, man. Well, I know you have got to go to work. We've got to actually work and continue the fun, but I appreciate you taking some time this morning, and oh, my gosh, we got to catch up even more.
It's great being back on the air with you after a long time, and I wanted to say to you, congrats, first of all, on 20 years. That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And the community, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, so lucky to have you. You focus on the community. You build people up. You've raised God knows how many dollars. It's got to be in the millions, community. If you haven't listened that long, or if you're a longtime listener, you know you're a staple of the community, and you always will be. You're written in the history books of Mid-Missouri. I'm a better person for having known you and worked with you for a long time.
Man, appreciate that. Thank you very much. And we're going to play a song before I cry. And Burger Bun, till the day is done.
Burger and Bun.
All right, buddy. Take care. JC, everybody.